to swipe or not to swipe. I keep getting kind of likes on Hinge. On Hinge, on your profile, you can upload a voice note.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your baubles, glistening in the light. You are a f***ing delight.
So what we're saying?
I bet it's masturbating while singing that.
Josh!
Should we turn this on you and see what your prompts are?
Oh.
And say swipe or not to swipe.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Josh.
And I'm Josh's stand-in today. I'm hosting.
Hosting. And welcome back to the Breaking Beard podcast. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. Everyone's buzzing because Oasis is coming back together for a big tour in 2025. I don't believe Adam would normally come up with something better than that, but you know, this is like.
He does usually break into song though, doesn't
Yeah.
he? That was good character.
Do you think I hit any good notes there, George?
Think could do with some coaching.
You got it. You go, meh. That's what he does, doesn't it?
It does sound like Liam, to be
He puts his microphone too high.
Yeah.
Breaks his neck.
Yeah.
This stupid haircut.
Have they made mates then?
They must have done. Money talks with it. They've spent all the money on like hookers and cocaine and just thought, right, we're off back on tour, boys.
How has it come about though? Have they've made like a proper like official announcement?
Yeah, this morning, 9 a.m. this morning, is the tickets go on sale.
The tickets go on sale?
I imagine they've all sold out by now.
Oh, so they've like got it all set up, like where they're gigging and everything.
Yeah, there's 5 tour dates, isn't there? In UK and Ireland, yeah. I had a quick look on the old Google while we're at Starbucks.
Never.
I don't give a bollocks about it though.
No, I don't.
No. But it is what it is. How are you doing? How does it feel to be back? For everybody that's listening, Jen is actually hosting, so I need to try and shut up this week.
That's why she's sat on that side.
Yeah.
She's the host.
It's a SisterBeard takeover this week, right? So I have come up with most of the agenda with George's.
I can already hear Adam's head slamming into a desk somewhere.
But for all the haters out there, it's the last week that I'm in because Adam's back.
There's been no, like, have you read the comments?
No, not all. I saw like 2 bad ones, so
I haven't seen any, but I've only seen overwhelmingly good ones.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I said we should swap you out permanently, and everyone's now agreed. So it's now called Breaking SisterBeard.
Well, we'll get into that, shall we?
Okay, YouTube comments.
Yay!
For a YouTube comment from you.
First comment from Pinky2245. 2 minutes in and I'm done. I cannot listen to an hour of this woman and her sexcapades. Besides, I find her incredibly annoying. Sorry, Adam. I know she's your sister, but no. Just no.
Oh my goodness.
First of all, Pinky, if you'd have listened longer than 2 minutes, you'd have realised we've retired the sexcapades sequence and it didn't feature and you missed a banging episode. So you're lost, Pinky. You're
And she's
lost.
celibate now as well, so
Exactly.
winner. Still going strong?
No.
Oh my gosh.
But we don't need to talk about it.
We're not talking about that.
All right, next comment from Sonic Rules. Great podcast as usual. Jen is rampant with the men. Best of luck, lovely lady.
Ramping. Oh.
That's Adam's burner account, isn't it? That's definitely Adam. He's like sat there in Canada. Motherfuckers ruining my podcast.
I'm well behaved.
Next comment from Watty What. Thoughts on Jen taking over from Adam. Personality, Adam 10 out of 10, Jen 10 out of 10. Beard, Adam 10 out of 10, Jen 0 out of 10. Boobs, Adam 0 out of 10, Jen 10 out of 10. All even, but on countback, boobs rank higher than beard, so Jen wins.
Yeah, agreed. Sold.
Do I win? Do I come and take
You
over?
win. You win.
Yeah.
Next comment, I can't even read that handle, it's just code. Christ, Jen, eardrums, mate, what the fuck?
I know, when I listened to that back, when I got the point right about the Gunners,
Yeah.
I was like, I was just made up that I managed to win a point, because usually I'm no good at stuff like that. Sorry, mate.
Next comment from A. Martin, Beard looks like a woman when he shaves.
We do look strikingly similar, don't you think?
Some angles, yeah, I can sort of see it. I think you've got similar eyes. What you were saying, George?
I think similar nose.
Yeah, I think he'll be fuming about that because my nose is horrible, but he's got a really nice, like, Roman nose. It's really straight.
He does often talk about his nose being one of his prominent
yeah,
features.
you don't want people to break it.
He's got a strong nose, Adam.
Yeah.
It's nice. It looks well on his face.
You need to stop talking some shit then.
Tell me about it.
Right, last comment from Yorkshire Live. As if Rate My Takeaways fuming with you both. All in the bants, he said.
Oh, I saw that you posted on the story yesterday. Shots absolutely fired.
I know, it's funny because Danny felt the need to message me. It was like...
What to say?
He messaged me something like, hey up mate, now then guys, hey up mate, we've had a little pop backy on the Rate My Takeaway channel. All banter though, smiley face. So I thought I'll go have a look, and I thought, quite damning actually. I think he did quite... Shall I play it actually?
Yeah,
so for those that know
play it.
what we're talking about.
Speaking of that song, I had that song, Adam's Family. Straight away, it brought somebody to my mind.
We'll be getting us demonetised for this. We played his video.
Clowns on that podcast, what is it? Breaking Beard or something like that. Keep taking mick out of me. This is where he used to work, I think, Adam, back in the day. Told Beard. This is where he started doing food challenges, chicken nuggets, chips and beans. He could manage a full dish full. Now he's got Josh there with his little camera going, ting, ting, let's go, come on, Adam. I'll follow you around. I want to be famous just like you. I'm only kidding, guys. It's all banter, so you say. That's what he said.
I watched that back and I was like, fair play. Like we've had some digs at him all the time, but at the end where he goes, it's all banter, so they say, with like a psycho look. Like, oh shit, maybe we've ruffled his feathers a bit.
Ooh, did you take it personally? Did it get you right in the feels?
No, I commented on his. I thought, I want to be famous like you, Danny. I loved you on Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere. I need Phoenix Nights as well. Nah. So that's the game. I think that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all banter.
It is all banter.
Showbiz banter.
Everyone actually thinks it's like a feud now. Like if we couldn't do it to Danny, he wouldn't have my number to be able to text us to forewarn us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But it is good for the comments. I actually said, messaged him back saying it's good for business, mate. Like, let's keep this feud going. Maybe we can have a boxing match.
Let's
at
make
some
people
point.
think the beef is real.
Yeah. Coming soon, actually, Beard Meets Food versus Rate My Takeaway boxing match.
Oh
What are you
my
saying?
God, can you imagine?
I seen how Adam can grab hold of a single leg. I think Danny might actually beat him.
Yeah, because you just need to like grab him.
What's on the agenda then, mate? What's going on?
Okay.
Should we just do a quick public service announcement before we get into...
Oh, about Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Public service announcement. We have now monetized on Spotify, which basically means, like, when you watch YouTube and adverts can play before and after, they now allow us to do that on Spotify.
Right.
So we've done almost 1 million downloads on Spotify.
Yeah.
All free. But so now they've like let us actually put ads before and after, or like it'll either play it before, in the middle, or after, and that's it. So
That's all right.
I think that's all right.
Yeah, I think people get irritated, don't they, when it's kind of in the, what do you call it, in the middle? Like
A mid-roll, yeah,
mid-roll, because obviously it kind of breaks up the viewing. And like, obviously Adam is kind of passionate about not doing that and adding in those extra ads, even though obviously it makes somebody a fortune when it adding those extra bits in.
Well, yeah, like Adam's monetized his YouTube. It's exactly the same thing. So we're not like pushing ball shavers. It's just like another button to press. And it means we actually might earn a couple of quid off the podcast.
Yeah.
I think it's worse when it's like a 10-minute video and there's a mid-roll in it, whereas it's like an hour-long podcast and there's like one at the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end.
Yeah.
There won't even be
Not
that
so
many
heavy.
though. You literally get one of those.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So there.
Well, is he
PSA
all right,
over.
like coinage or not?
Well, somebody messaged on the Instagram page and put, I've just had an advert on the podcast on Spotify. Well in on paying your mortgages this month, lads. And I replied to we'll struggle to buy a coffee each by end of the month, mate. I think we spent $2 on the first day. So
$2.
I says by end of the month, we might be able to afford a Starbucks.
The agenda is, are you like live ticking it off as we go?
Yeah.
Technology,
It's
mate.
a live document.
I
He's
know.
like, he's editing it as we as we go along. My God,
It's 2024.
You guys are sophisticated in this. We need a quick house update from both parties. So, Josh, are you settling in, mate?
Settled in.
Yeah.
There's boxes everywhere. It's been a monumentous task. Everyone actually thought it was like a staged thing last week. Because I actually listened to it back this morning. I thought, how bad did it sound? And it was the last 90 seconds of the podcast. I got a phone call. But no, man, it's nice to be in. I slept the best I've slept in about a month for the first 2 nights in that house. Just because the sense of relief was just enormous.
Yeah.
And then I've spent all weekend at IKEA and flat packing and cutting grass and just like there's just an amount of jobs to be done, but I ain't complaining. I'm just happy to be in.
Most importantly, has Tilly placed her photograph
You saw it?
Iconic.
So I sent a video. Tilly opens it up. She's like, "Oh my God, thank you. I'm going to put it next to my bed." So I followed her and walked her upstairs.
She's so cute.
It's literally still
Is
there.
it still there?
Yeah, like Andrew.
That's so sweet.
She was like, kiss a picture before bed and go to sleep. Yeah, a bit weird. Hopefully Beard don't come out as like a future.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Maybe cut that out.
Yeah.
Definitely cut that out.
We're only 10 minutes in.
Jesus.
How's your house going, mate?
Fucking hell. So,
I know.
6 months in, 6 months of the painful conveyancing process, and I get a call during work, by the way. So I'm on a meeting and I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be bad because they've not rung me in ages, so what are they ringing me for? So I dive off my meeting, turn my camera off for a minute, and she's like, "Oh, we're just ringing to let you know that the people that you're buying from, the house they're buying, they've found damp and they've just pulled out." And I was like, okay. She's like, "So they're kind of back to the drawing board with looking for a house now. So yeah, just wanted to let you know." I was like, "Well, can't they break the chain and can't they move into rented, given that I've been doing it for the last however long?"
Yeah.
She's like, "I'll ring them and ask them." She rings back and she's like, "No, they're not prepared to go into rented or anything like that. So you either have to kind of stick it out and just wait and hope that they find something. And if they do find something, that it's not in a massive chain, or look for something else and pull out, essentially."
So if they start again, you basically 12 to 16 weeks starts again as well.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
So I'm definitely not going anywhere before Christmas, am I?
No.
At this rate. So yeah, that was really annoying. But what made me laugh was in our chat, I'd put it in there and you were sending like really supportive voice notes.
I've been there, mate.
You were like, "Oh, Jen, that's a nightmare, blah, blah, blah." Should we play the one that Adam sent
Go
back?
for it, yeah.
So obviously bearing in mind he's my actual blood brother, I was thinking that it might be a little bit more supportive from him. I get loads of nice messages from you just saying, "Oh my God, that's really hard." And then, what group are we? Let me find this
It was
one.
the set of See You Next Tuesdays that you set up on it.
This one. And then he's like,
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I can't be listening to like 5 minutes worth of voice notes. But I hope you're all getting along fine with your respective houses and stuff. I shot myself again yesterday. Yes, that's like 2 for 2, twice in 2 days, which I probably haven't done since I was like, I don't know, 2 years old.
so basically,
He said he shit himself again now. I think I talked
hit
over
himself
it.
twice, and also said in the message, "Oh, I hope your respective house moves." So he's obviously not listened and realised mine's completely fallen through because he's an arsehole.
You know what's mental? He's got fuck all to do. It makes no sense to me. Like, he is in a rush to do nothing at all times. He's got no.
I haven't listened. He's on the road for like 3 hours. He could just play that through CarPlay.
He probably raw dogs it though, doesn't he? He just sits there in silence.
He just is a psychopath.
He's a proper psychopath.
So yeah, I absolutely got no moral support from Adam. And yeah, I'm pretty much.
So what have you said? What's the plan?
So I just said I'll sleep on it for a couple of days, but because I'm renting out at the minute.
Yeah.
And they text me the other week. I'm like, "We've got a family interested in renting this. So how long are you going to be in for?" So I'm feeling pressured now to get out because it's a bit complicated, but I'm renting from the people that bought our family house.
Right.
So they're doing us a solid on rent because I said I'm not moving out of this house because I'm going to be homeless. And they were like, "Well, okay, what about renting this? And we'll do you a deal on the amount of rent." But then they want to put it up double.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to end up in a tent in Adam's back garden, probably.
I wonder if Adam's offer for me to live with him extends to you.
Doubt it, mate.
No?
No. It'll be like, "I can't be having you shagging in my house."
Yeah, true. I didn't want him to do what I say out loud.
He said that so many times. Maybe if I clean for him, he might allow it.
That is mental.
So
What-
yeah, I'm just fucking feeling.
So when do you have to be out of this place?
So they've not said specifically. I'm gonna have to tell them that it's fallen through because the last.
Yeah, hopefully they don't watch the podcast.
Yeah. But the last I said to him was, "Oh yeah, it'll only be a couple of months because I'm just waiting for a response from inquiries." Because last week, it were all systems go.
What's
wasn't
your
it?
gut saying? Do you think you're going to pull out of the house that you were going to go to?
It's really hard, isn't it? Because I'm still so far in now. I'm £800 in for the survey and the searches and everything. If I pull out, it's literally back to day dot. But if they don't find anything that's chain free, I could literally be here for
Yeah, I
another
think
year.
fuck them guys. That absolute messes. Yeah.
Twice they've done that.
They've done that twice?
Twice. I put an offer in on a house. It's been accepted. We've got so far and they've pulled out. So
Messes, mate. You got to bounce. You have to say, any chance, I'm off elsewhere.
just can't cope with it, mate. Literally can't cope. I need to check myself in.
Can't you go back into the family home and be like, this is what it is. So's lads.
just take up one of the bedrooms.
Who's in the family home now?
The people that have bought it, it's not mine anymore.
What, did you break the chain and sold it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was still in that. I thought the chain was still going.
No, we've sold that. That's theirs now.
Shite.
And I'm in their other house that I'm renting from them, but they're legally now owned.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. So last week you were homeless. This week I'm going to be homeless. It's all fun and games. Being an adult, innit?
I know.
But it's
Any
all
advice, George?
What?
right. You see the disdain on his face.
I'm just going to go live in a tent somewhere in that car park.
God.
Go live in a caravan in that car park.
I know George's having to still bring ladies back to his parents' house,
Oh,
which is...
you don't have, do you? Do you actually do that? Oh my God. That is mortifying. The amount of girls you get through as well.
Jen,
Tell us about your weekend. You've been shagging.
been gigging.
Have you? Where been?
Did a wedding on Friday night. Bar in Halifax on Saturday night and a bar in Brighouse on Sunday night.
Oh my God, 3
All
days.
three. Yeah. So yesterday I just did nothing, basically.
Have you got anything lined up for the Christmas period that we can come to and get mortal together?
Christmas period. I think so. I think we've got some in November and December, but I don't know off the top of my head. I know we're gigging near your neck of the woods
Oh, yeah.
next Saturday. Horsforth's sort of like
Yeah, yeah.
near you, innit? Mm-hmm. That's where we're gigging next. this
Whereabouts
Saturday.
in Horsforth? What pub is it?
It's called The Venue.
Oh, nice.
Adam's back next week as well. Get the team together. Get the band back together.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good shout.
Get him out of the house.
Get him out of the house. I think he'll need it by the sounds of it.
Oh, mate, I'm gutted for you, though. I can't, I suppose you'll have a bit of a wedge, though, from the house sale of what you had before.
Yeah.
At least you've got a bit of something to tie you over.
So I think you just got to think about the positives, haven't you? So obviously I've got my house money that's accruing interest every month in it. So that's one thing. I've got the means to find something else. It's just, I just feel like a nomad. Just don't feel settled, do you know what I mean? Because that don't feel like home. I'd got my eyes set on being in that one before Christmas, and now I'm just back to...
Can you go live with your mum? Can you go back home?
Fuck.
Why not?
Because my mum lives with my granny in a 2-bed flat.
Ah.
Me and Noah slept there last night, honest to God. So we've got my granny in her bed, who's too old to give it up and go in the single. My mum's got a single bed. So then there's me and Noah sharing a single bed and my mum on the sofa. It's an absolute bloody nightmare. So no, that's not happening.
If only you knew somebody with a massive house.
I know. That's got loads of money that could just
Yeah.
take all these problems away from me.
I'm so happy that he did get to go view that house if he'd skipped it there. I was listening back to the previous podcast and he was so excited to go see that house. He'd basically moved in. He's like, right, I'm going to put a gym there. It's going to be sick. It's in the middle of nowhere. He was probably buzzing. I'm like, mate, you haven't even viewed it yet. You know, it could be a lot different to what you've seen on the pictures. It's like, nah, this is the one. Pulls out. They're like, nah, you can't do it.
Conveyancing catastrophes left, right and centre in the Breaking Beard podcast.
Must be that seat. I'm not going back over that side now.
I know everything was fine when I was in that seat. Everything was going fine. Now it's all gone to shit.
What's on the what's next on your list of today's podcast then? I feel like Adam. So what's next?
We're going to talk about anything today?
This one is to swipe or not to swipe.
Is this a game?
Yes. Well, not really. Don't worry, everybody. It's not about SisterBeard or anything like that. So I was thinking, I keep getting kind of likes on Hinge. On Hinge, the person on your profile, you can upload a voice note to respond to a dating prompt. And I just wanted to play a couple for you, so you guys can...
Do a lot of people send you voice notes then?
So it's on their profile, so that everybody to see.
What, so you say, hi, I'm Jen.
So if I go...
My brother's beard meets food.
Yeah,
I like
basically.
drinking Corona through an IV.
Hook it to my veins. So I'm going to play you some so you can just appreciate, and the wider world can appreciate, how fucking mental this dating game is. Are you ready?
Ready.
So basically, bearing in mind, you're putting on your profile the things that are going to make you, the other sex or the same sex, whoever you're looking for, want to swipe on you, right?
Okay.
So it should be something.
What do you have on your profile, George? Have you got Hinge?
Not a voice note.
No, but like, what do you have? Do you like, oh, I'm 25, I'm in a band?
Just photos of me gigging. One of my prompts is it's something like...
He's proud of it. Look at his smile. He's so proud of it.
Is he either
Look
proud
at
or
him.
embarrassed? Because he's like, I can't remember.
One of them's together we could grab the car, go to Mum's, kill Phil, go to the Winchester, have a cold pint and wait for all this to blow over.
George, have you got your age settings restricted? Because I'm just surprised that you haven't popped up on an email.
Oh no, I've just got your number blocked. So
That's savage.
Right in the field.
I'm joking.
Honestly, after a couple of Corona, she'll start looking all right, you know.
You arsehole! Oh my gosh. You just do amazing things for my confidence, you guys. You're proper turning into like another Adam, aren't you? Are we ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Right. So this is someone that's liked me. So to conclude, at the end of listening to it, you have to tell me, do I like that person back or are they a fucking nut job?
All right, yeah.
Ready?
Deal.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your baubles, glistening in the light. You are a fucking delight. Christmas tree, oh
This is just on a public
Christmas
profile.
Tree, how lovely are your
He touches kids.
baubles.
Go on, Tony.
Look at the fucking state. Why would you have that? Why would you have that on your dating profile? Who is going to swipe for you? Stop it.
Show me off camera.
It's a backwards one.
All right.
Can't really see.
Back of him.
You could do a little jingle on yours.
A jingle.
You know. Come
Well,
up
you
with a
can-
dating
You
jingle.
can put videos on it. So I'd put like
Have
a
you got-
video of me playing. Because you've got to get that in.
He knows what he's doing.
That's mental.
It's
not even Christmas.
Psychopathic.
And he can't
is that?
sing.
And like it's when he gets aggressive and says like, what does he say in the back bit, like,
Fucking delight.
you are a fucking delight, Christmas tree. So
I
what
bet
we're
it's
saying?
masturbating while he's singing that.
That is so grim. You are disgusting. So what are we saying? Swipe or no swipe?
No, so
Send his number to
obviously
police. Like, that's mental.
report that account.
I wondered if this could give us inspiration for Adam's profile when we set it up. This is the next one.
It's like watching my nan use a phone.
It's buffering. I'm not on your Wi-Fi. I might need to actually join your Wi-Fi.
I don't even know how to join the Wi-Fi. We've been stealing it from next.
Steve. It's Steve.
Oh, this was not the one that I was thinking of.
Why am I doing this? It's bloody obvious.
So that was to the prompt, how to pronounce my name. Does anybody need help in pronouncing Steve?
Have you seen that one where it's the little like hedgehog over there? Alan.
Like Beaver.
Yeah, Beaver. No, it's Steve. Steve. Yeah. Not as mental as the guy masturbating singing Christmas songs, but
I get that. That's disgusting. This is the one that I thought we could take inspiration from for Adams.
In 10 minutes.
Best celebrity impression is Arnold Schwarzenegger. So here goes. You are one ugly motherfucker. Come on, get down. Get to the chopper. Do it now. Come on, do it now.
Sounds more like Chewbacca.
get to the job. I'm also masturbating.
That, first of all, that is a shit impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Second of all, again, like, do you think that somebody's going to listen to that and think that you're a normal person that should be swiped on and taken on a date?
Is there an option to not upload it?
Yeah, you don't have to. This is people actively volunteering to. I don't have a voice note on. Why are you putting a voice note
Okay,
on?
so should we turn this on you and see what your prompts are?
Oh,
And say swipe or not to swipe.
Yeah. She's like,
Which
Christmas
one?
tree.
Next game.
What are we? You have to pick then, Bumble or Hinge. Which one am I doing?
Go Hinge, because you've done Hinge, haven't you? So
Okay. Mine are really normal. Oh, this is going to be awesome.
This is going to be well embarrassing. My brother's beard meets food.
Oh, don't, I'm cringing.
I love a beer and a game of pool.
I think it might say that. Okay.
Know my way around a queue.
Oh, no. I don't think I can do it.
Let me read it.
You'd have to scroll down to get all the prompts.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Sorry to interrupt this episode. I just want to take a quick moment to tell you about our Patreon. As you know, we don't take on any old sponsorships around here. In fact, we've only done 2 in the last 2 years. That's why we need Patreon. That's where you guys come in. Each week, we do a Patreon-only episode. Fancy going to watch Kung Fu Panda 4? Yeah.
No, I'd just call you for that, dickhead.
I'm not shagging you. Anyway, George, as well as behind-the-scenes content from all our trips abroad, all the antics, and all the stuff that we frankly can't post on YouTube. There's a great community being built, and the money generated helps keep this sinking ship afloat. If not, George is going to have to go back to selling his ass for money. You get early access to every episode, and there's a Patreon-only episode with every podcast. Not only that, there's almost a year's worth of behind-the-scenes content for you to catch up on, and you can see all the antics that goes on whilst we're abroad. And you can ask us questions on our Patreon-only Q&As. All this for less than the price of a pint. Thanks as always for the support. Now back to the episode. Right,
It's like
shall I just read it?
It's
All
like
right.
watching me nan try and use her iPhone.
I've never been on this. I've never been on this app. The best way to ask me out is by making the first move, engaging conversation, and making me laugh! ! Then ask away! Another exclamation mark.
Josh, don't never hit it like that.
Unusual skills. I can play pool.
No, it does not say that. It does not say that.
I can do all the rap in Mysterious Girl.
That's true.
Go on then.
I'm not fucking doing
Please.
it.
Go on, we can upload this as your voice now then.
I feel like I need some background music.
Can we do the Mysterious Girl? Like, how does it go?
Mysterious girl.
So it goes. I've been sitting by the phone, hoping you call. By time I hear your voice, I feel 10 feet tall. By the way you walk and make your money, my call. And you trip on my head, my time, your name. Call pretty look chalooma like the flowers that bloom. And I love the smell of your Elizabeth Taylor perfume. Personality alone lights up the room. Cause one kiss, I'm gonna get me heart go boom. I did that so wrong. I needed a lyrics refresher.
I felt like Shaggy were in the building then.
It's in the room with
Right,
us.
cut that up, George, and get that on Instagram. And we'll get it on Jed's profile.
Shall I upload that as my voice now? I need to do the lyrics again.
I'm looking for good communication, masculine energy, emotional intelligence, and an old-fashioned romantic. Yeah, I think they're like fair.
That's just normal.
I think you're going to
innit?
struggle to find that in today's world, though.
I agree.
I think you need some more comedy in your profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the Rap to
I think
Mysterious
so.
Girl?
It's
is
all
not-
a bit serious.
The Rap to Mysterious Girl's not comedic. I think
I
that's
think also,
Yeah,
I
but
think,
you'd need to show it.
I think all your pictures are like fine, apart from the last one's kind of like
is that a bit... That's
that'd be like a swipe no. for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it a bit too posery?
It's just it's a bit I don't know.
Sexy.
It might be more like I'll probably have a date with you and that's it. 'Cause-
Oh!
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you'd meet me and you'd be like, she is fucking hilarious.
Can you zoom it? You see what I'm saying, George? The backless top, like with bum sticking out. I'd be like, she crazy. Should be good for a beer and a game of pool. But I had taken it to meet my mum. Do you know what I mean? I'm just helping you. As like I'm not on these apps.
Yeah, but look at the rest. They're really nice and pleasant.
Yeah,
you'd,
no.
you'd take that one home to meet your mum, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the last one were a little bit like
Promiscuous.
I'm offering a bit of
All right,
advice.
mate, I'll swap that one out.
Because if you wanted to like secure a man down for like longer term,
But what if you just want to lure him into a date and then you're going to blow him away by your amazing personality?
yeah, but I think you've got a lot of damning evidence against you on this podcast. So if we go through the back catalogue, they're going to suss out pretty quickly that we might need to start deleting some old episodes just for your future
Yeah.
relationship.
And I mean,
agree.
doing the joint posts where it's now going onto your Instagram as well. And you're
I
talking
did-
about your dating life and stuff. Maybe that's not such a good idea.
I did think that, although I don't ever give my Instagram out to anyone, but I did think that because there's the one literally just about me shitting myself, isn't there? And who's going to listen to that and be like, oh, she's the next love of my life?
No, but I think that's all right. I think because like the idea is we're just like normal people, aren't
Everybody shits themselves.
I haven't shit myself. I can't remember last time I shit myself. But
You know?
no. But in your family, it's pretty. It's a recurring theme.
I just think we've all got like loose bowels. Shall I put that on my
Click
dating
that up,
profile?
back on Instagram again.
Yeah, you're doing nothing. Honestly, I'm shocked that you're single.
Are you?
No.
You know what? I held down a relationship for 14 years and a 7-year marriage. I can't be that bad, can
No,
I?
I'm only kidding. You've had a bad run. Mate.
I'm going to come out of here feeling so good about myself.
I know, normally we was like trying to support you. It must be this seat. I've taken like Adam's energy.
You're fucking going at me today, aren't you?
I can't help.
No bed. Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
What's the line then, Josh? What's next on the
I'm
agenda?
gonna let Jen roll with it. Like I think we're going pretty well here.
Are we doing all right?
Yeah, I think you're smashing it.
Thanks, mate.
Honestly, you're smashing it.
You just feel
He's
like
making up for it now.
Yeah, you just feel like you need to say something nice to me.
No,
now. You've just been
I like
slagging
your
me off.
energy. It's better than like Adam comes. You don't know which Adam you're going to get some days.
Well, also, does Adam actually take the time to put any kind of notes or games together?
No.
He has done once.
Yeah.
In how many years?
2.5 years, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to, before the end of the show, I need to redo the Mysterious Girl rap with the right lyrics. Because if that's getting uploaded anyway, I can't do it with like those kind of lyrics.
Yeah, because then you're lying on your Instagram.
Exactly.
On your whatever
So
profile.
I'll have the lyrics in front of me just as a refresher.
That's cheating, though.
That's
No,
like,
but
it's like George gigging. He's there, like singing
Exactly.
with his phone.
That's cheating.
He's like playing his guitar, scrolling through.
It's just because there's a lot of Jamaican slang in there, so I need to like just remember what my prompts are. So do we do next on the dating theme, Building Beard's Bumble,
Right.
which obviously we're not going to launch, but I'm going to read out some prompts and we have to come up with what Adam's prompts would be on his Bumble.
I think that's a perfect segue into the next section. Yeah.
Should we do it?
You're
And
good at this.
I've selected what prompts specifically we need to address.
Yeah.
How many
Ready?
prompts have we got?
Well, let me check. I've set up. I'll like, honestly.
You
talk
actually
about-
done a profile, like...
No, I've not done a profile because that would be a little bit creepy. No, what I was saying was I've set up an album with all my stuff in that I need for today.
Ah, clever.
So I've got it accessible. See? I made an effort. Right, okay. Prompts. First prompt. So you have to answer this as in, think about what we know about Adam,
Yep.
what you would come up with as an answer for his dating profile. Ready?
Yep.
Dating me is like...
Probably getting a terminal illness that goes on for way too long to the point where you just wish it'd kill you. That's the first thing that came to mind.
My stomach is actually fucking creased. Can we actually mock it up at the end of the day so we
Laughter, yeah.
so we
Let's
can
try.
overlay it? Can we do it?
Try.
Lindsay sat quick bang on. Adam's good job. Adam didn't watch this, didn't it?
My God, you know what's like so dark that was like just came from your head like, so readily and so quickly,
It's because we know him like the back of our hand.
like a terminal illness. Oh, that was top quality. That. Whew. Right, next one.
I would have said...
Sorry, mate.
Yeah,
I would have
go.
said... Like, being the carer for an angry, pessimistic...
I don't think you can say that word.
You can't. Oh,
All right,
what is
cut
it?
it again. Being the carer for an angry, pessimistic, small person.
Oh my God. You would actually need to kind of embrace a carer role, wouldn't you, if you
Absolutely.
took him on board?
You'd have to be his mother.
You know what it is? Like he's a really nice guy. And I think he would be a very good like partner for
Yeah.
somebody, but I think he's going to struggle to find somebody.
Yeah.
Being
Need someone
the
that
person
can
that he is nowadays.
Accept him for who he is.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he's going to kind of make many a
There
compromise.
needs to be like a
is there?
Z-list celebrity dating app.
Yeah.
Like him, one at S Club 7.
Danny from Rip My Take.
Danny from Rate My Takeaway. Who else?
He did all right, didn't he?
Yeah.
With his missus.
Yeah, he's got a lovely missus.
Have you met her?
A few times, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right, next one. The next prompt is, I'm weirdly attracted to... ...
I can quote.
I was thinking about something that you said the other week when we weren't filming. And I'm thinking that one.
As a direct quote from him, he likes weird-looking people, slightly anemic looking. Something else like that is literally like what he says. He's like, I'm just attracted to weird-looking people. I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to say that out loud, mate.
Any of his past girlfriends are going to be so like made up about that. I'm attracted to weird-looking anemic people. Oh, I'm nice. What are you saying?
Well, I can't say it.
Can we cut it out? What are you thinking? Cut it out, but what are you thinking? Because I want to know if it's
You're
the
going
same
to have
thing.
to edit carefully this week.
I'm just not going to say it.
Okay.
You know what I'm thinking anyway.
What would you say?
I'm weirdly attracted to mousy looking, alternative. That's all I've got.
What does mousy looking
You know, a
mean?
little bit like, he really likes her from Harry Potter. What's she called?
Oh,
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. You know what I mean? Like a bit delicate facial
I
features,
get
a bit
that, yeah.
like mousy looking.
Right, I get that, yeah.
It's got like just, I don't know, not an unconventional taste, hasn't it?
What was the question again?
I'm weirdly attracted to.
Waitresses at the Heart Attack Grill.
Nurse Ricky keeps
Nurse-
making an appearance on his
Weirdly
Instagram.
obsessed with.
Yeah. Nurse Ricky's on his Instagram stories every week now.
Watching it in his cinema room.
Yeah, madness.
Right. I feel like I need to give the answer to this, but we might need to cut it out because I don't know how fucking weird it is. The weirdest gift I've ever given or received. What do you think his answer to that would be from your perspective?
Probably that dog handbag, right?
I thought you were going to say that the weirdest gift they'd received from you was the empty box that he was so delighted with.
Cheeky bastard.
I know, that was so thoughtful.
We put a lot of effort in trying to get his boots back and, lost him in the divorce.
So the next prompt is, I hype myself up by ... What does he do to hype himself up?
Listening to the 1975.
I think sitting in silence.
Yeah. True.
Mentally getting into the zone of silence and coping with the day's events.
Hype myself up by stabbing a coffee cup with a pen.
Yeah. I don't know what he would do. I'm trying to think, like, I've trained with him and it's just a weird... He just basically walks around miserable all the time and then lifts some weights.
So is the answer, I don't have any hype. There's no hype to give.
Angrily hitting or headbutting something.
Shouting, swearing.
Yeah, swear.
Getting into fights with someone.
I get hyped up in traffic. That's what happens with Adam. Nowhere be. No matter if you sit in traffic, still gets fucking way angry. Way too angry.
He's an angry man, isn't he? Next prompt. You should not go out with me if...
You should not go out with me if...
You want to keep your sanity.
You watch Rate My Takeaway.
Yeah.
Are we going to mock this up? I think we actually should. And then we've got him a blueprint there, ready to launch.
Yeah. George can do it. He's got no one else on.
He's going to be delighted by this, isn't he? I won't shut up... I don't know what that was. I won't shut up about...
The bank balance.
I thought that.
Nurse Ricky.
Nurse Ricky. That I can overhead press 80 kilos.
Yeah.
What else did he talk about?
Himself. I will not shut up about myself.
Yeah.
Basically. The last one. My therapist would say I... ...
Need a better therapist.
Need to give up.
Well, his therapist is Josh, so what would you
What would you say as his therapist?
As an unofficial therapist, I think he needs an official therapist. Introducing this week's sponsor. He needs a therapist.
I would say, my therapist would say, I am beyond repair. There's just no coming back, is there? There's no coming back for him. He's
There
gone.
is. I think we're going to turn a corner. I think we've come a long way since Christmas.
Yeah.
What is it? September nearly now. Like I think we're going to be all right.
To be fair, he did say to me the other day when I was at his, before he went away, he was like, right, It's like back end of the year, we're going to record a Christmas song, we're going to do the video, we're going to have loads of fun. It's like we're going to go out all Christmas and do like an advent calendar Christmas of getting hammered. I was like, yes, mate. Like, where's this come from? It's because he sits in a room with me and I managed to like get my positivity.
See,
and
that's it. You two can have a banging Christmas.
An absolute belter.
So he
That's all I need
hypes
from-
himself up by being in a room with you.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Oh no, but then people think that's weird, won't
Yeah.
they?
Why?
Because
Maybe.
people think we've got some weird
Sexual
sexual
chemistry.
tension or something.
The internet's a weird place. Can you see this cup, by the way, George?
No.
Right. Yeah, no, you'll be all right.
What are we rating that out of 10 as a dating profile? If you saw that, what would you think? I think I'd swipe on it because I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Saying you swipe right on your own brother.
No, but
Yeah,
not.
you're not doing much for that energy thing.
Oh, we need to pick photographs for him as well.
I've got one.
That's like, are you going to do the sticker one?
Is this something
The what?
we can show?
The sticker that's in the...
Oh, yeah, you've got it, yeah.
I ain't got it. No,
Have you not?
No.
Yeah, so we may or may not have
We might have to blur.
Photoshoppery.
I was thinking something like that.
Yeah, and you could put, don't stop eating until the job's done.
Oh my God.
Joy Chestnut quote, that, innit?
So yeah, we've got him a profile.
I think did you see that picture of him on his Instagram this weekend where he had like a shirt on, like almost like a purpley, multicoloured, like camo shirt. Did you not see it? He took like a selfie in a mirror.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
You should use that one.
He just used photos of him with his top off.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he looked ripped back.
Oh,
in
that
the
one that
day.
we put on when he had Danny Mitchell's head in his.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seen that?
not the one when he's getting absolutely rinsed by Danny.
One of him like in full mount on top of Danny, looking like his ass, looking like he's winning the fight.
Yeah. Good profile.
Good
dating
profile. Definitely ain't gonna get a date.
No.
Shall we break it up with a big fact hunt?
Yes, let's
Take
do
the
it.
pressure off you for a minute.
Can I go for a wee? Back in a sec.
Let me just sing the Mysterious Girl rap so you've got it.
Oh God.
Well, I've been sitting by the phone hoping you'd call. Well, time I hear your voice, I feel 7 feet tall. Body, what you have, make the man I'm a ball. Man, a trip over man when time your name. Call your pretty looks around me like a flowers a bloom. And I love the smell of your Elizabeth Taylor perfume. Personality alone lights up the room. Cause one kiss, I'm gonna get me heart go boom. That was a better one.
I'm going to edit this as if it's like you just sat in this room on your own doing that.
I'm so excited for my mixed booth game that's coming up.
Have you? Did you re-record your song?
Yeah. He said he's going to edit it so it looks like I'm just sat here by myself in a room.
I cut to a wide angle and it's just like no one sat there. It just looks so sad.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to
I'll cut
keep
that
me
bit,
fucking
that
single
video.
forever?
You can put that video on your Hinge then, not a voice note. That as a video.
Okay.
Right.
That'll look fucking great.
Who wants to go first?
You went first last week.
I went first last week, so I think
All right,
you
I'll
should
go
go
first then.
Okay, Josh. What is the scientific term for the little brain at the base of the brain that coordinates movement and balance?
Have you seen what's the Water Boy? The film The Water Boy, Adam Sandler. The medulla oblongata. I don't know what the fuck it's called, George.
That is the most ridiculous question ever.
Giving up?
Just guess.
I just did. The medulla oblongata.
It's the cerebellum.
Of course.
Oh, close.
Yeah,
Sounded
yeah.
similar.
I hope mine's easier than that.
Okay, Jen. What is the fear of clowns called?
What an awful sound. Everybody listening. Poor bastards.
The fear of clowns. I don't know. Humorophobia.
Humorophobia. It is coulrophobia.
What? Cool?
Coulrophobia. It's like C-O-U-L-rophobia.
Yeah, not a chance.
Why the fuck did you pick those questions?
That is so true.
Because I had 5 minutes this morning. That's the first question on the list.
You said you were getting the big fact hunt and the YouTube comments.
And I did I not?
Yeah, but I feel like
I didn't say to what quality I would get
You
them.
expected me to.
George,
gather
just
You're bringing the
phoned it
quality control this week, Jen.
What's next? Can we do my face mashup game?
Let's do the face mashup game.
So you need your phone. So
Right.
you're playing as well?
Okay, are you putting him in the chat then or something?
Yeah, I'm going to put them in the chat. So the idea of the game is you've got to guess which two people have been merged together to create this face, and the obviously only clues, I suppose, are that they are historic podcast guests or affiliates of the podcast
Okay.
channel. You ready?
Yeah.
I'll be looking for Mike Winnett's chin.
Right, Gem Podcast. Are we good to go?
Ready?
Ready. So first one's coming up. Are you going to overlay these?
He's going to have to, isn't he? That's it, make
I
it
think
work.
I need to go on bloody Wi-Fi.
What are you on dial-up? We're not got 5G?
Does anyone know Wi-Fi password? Right, first one's coming in.
Like carrier pigeon. I'm waiting for the owl from Harry Potter to come through a window.
Oh, well, that's obvious, is it not?
That's the not.
Horrendous,
It
but
looks like a.
It looks like a real person.
yeah, it looks like a Dagestani wrestler. It looks like.
looks like...
What's that little Hasbulla? It's like Hasbulla grew a beard.
Yeah.
What are your two answers?
Well, it's obviously Danny and Adam, isn't it?
Don't even rate my takeaway, Adam.
Okay, they're going to get trickier.
That's a weird picture, that.
You don't put this much effort in. Slagging my game
How have you
off.
made these?
On Mixed Booth. Ready for the next one?
Yeah. Right, so we've got.
That's
It's Randy. And.
And
Ooh, not that easy, is it, mate?
is it... what was his name?
I can't
remember.
I can't even tell who that is.
Well, the hair brand.
Oh, Jimmy Hill.
Is it Jimmy Hill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we have some dingles?
That were good.
Ding!
That was good, that one.
I was going for that.
Yeah.
Wait for some of these coming through. The belting. Next one. Who's up? This looks like a real.
Oh, God. That's Josh and Ben.
I'm like, who's that? I couldn't.
You're too good at this.
I couldn't tell who that was.
That's brilliant.
It looks
We'll
like
have to
a
send
real.
that to Ben.
Forward it to him now.
I love this one. Coming in hot. This one's a bit more obvious, but it's funny.
Oh, my God. Who the fuck is that?
Who is that?
Don't you know?
Oh, yeah, it's Paul and Josh. That is horrendous for Paul, that.
Paul Smith.
That's horrendous for Paul. What picture of Paul have you used there?
Do you know when he was training for that fight?
Yeah.
And he's got one and he's like,
God. Why has he got no eyebrows? What the fuck is that?
so funny.
Oh, my God.
Such a laugh pulling these together. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Who are these two beautiful faces?
That's you and Damo. You and Damien talks about it. That's what, I'm going to forward that to him.
He's going to think, what the fuck? I've never met him.
No context, I've just said that. I've just forwarded it to him.
I think this one looks like it could be a character from the BFG. Who are these two people?
That's rough.
Hey, when Josh Blue and Mike Winnett live under a well, or live in a well, under a bridge.
Password.
Like a troll.
Have sex with each other.
You ready for the next? Next one coming in.
Oof.
Oh,
Is that Tom and Kate Ovens?
Tom Aspinall and Kate Ovens.
You're too
You're
good.
good, eh?
You need to.
I'm like, who's the blonde hair? I'm like, who have we had on that's got like hair like that?
You need to stop answering. You're too quick. Right, next one coming in.
I forget that I've had this many people on the podcast.
Exactly. So some research went
Mad
into
that.
this.
George and James Smith. Shall I forward that to James?
George with guns.
No, I think we've used your body, lad.
Hey.
Second to last. Coming in hot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like the person singing the Christmas tree song would look like this at the start.
It's Bob and I don't even... Bob and Adam?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, my God.
It's horrible, that, isn't it? Right, last one.
Do you know that photo, that original photo where he's like in tears?
Yeah.
They used, you know, when I said about that article about him and Mrs. Beard?
Yeah.
They used that photo as if he's crying over the breakup.
The media, don't believe anything. Last one coming in. It's a bit trickier, this one.
For Danny Mitchell and
Tory man.
10 out of 10 for effort there, mate.
That was good.
See, I told you
That's
about
quality.
everything. That took me hours.
Did it, yeah?
Hours, because the app didn't work on my phone. So I had to get my laptop and take individual photos of every single one of you to merge them together and then create a little album. But I did have a lot of fun pulling that together.
So that's how you spent your bank holiday weekend. What
Yeah.
else have you done this weekend?
I went down to Birmingham and stayed in Kidderminster with, Matty O'Grady,
Yeah.
who does our producing for the songs. Stayed at his and his missus' house, went to a silent disco on Friday night, which was absolutely banging.
I thought you were in the church where you did cheesecake. I thought
you?
that was the same one.
We're in
It
Worcester.
looked like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Worcester Cathedral.
That's why I replied and said, get up and sing cheesecake.
Oh, I thought you were just saying get up and just...
I thought you were in that church.
Have you ever been to one?
A silent disco?
It seems like such a weird concept to
No.
me.
It were actually belting. It was so good. So there were 3 live DJs.
Yeah, and you can pick which
you
one.
pick which channel you go to, so you can skip between whichever one you want. But then you listen, you take your earphones off, and there's half the crowd singing Oasis, half are singing R. Kelly, half are singing Rhythm is a Dancer. It's mental.
I thought it'd just be like the sound of squeaking shoes. You know, like...
everyone's singing
That's
along, so it was proper cool. And then on Saturday I went to an R&B festival where I met the love of my life, the beer vending machine.
Oh, right, okay.
Did you see
I
that?
saw it on your Instagram. What's it just... How expensive was it though? I'm sure you put the price on. What, like 15 quid for 2 beers?
I think it was 12 quid for 2 beers, yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I don't think that was too bad.
No.
It was freezing cold beer, proper lush. I need one in my garden in my life. I need Adam to buy me one. You press the button, put your cups in, and it just went.
So that's the love of your life.
Yeah, that's the love of my
Perfect
life.
beer
You could
maker.
just with your a fridge, when you get a fridge where you can put water and stuff in it. Just
need a beer
fill
one.
it up with beer.
People have married weirder things over the years, haven't they? People
Yeah.
have married I don't know.
The car, a
Yeah.
sofa.
Who knows? That guy singing about his fucking baubles might be
Yeah, baubles.
divorced.
Just the street.
So yeah, that was my weekend.
That's a good...
I've got a little scab on my face.
Well,
Hello.
I hadn't noticed.
I fell in a bush.
Oh, my God.
I was coming out of Matty's barn. We were hanging out down there.
How
which is
drunk were
where-
you?
I thought we were all right.
Oh, this is like a story of your life. I thought, all right.
And I were all right. And I was fine. Got back to Matty's studio. So we're just all hanging out together in there, listening to some music and having a chat. And I'd sunk a couple of beers with him, and that just tipped me over. So I went to walk out of the barns back up to the house, and they had a pile of stuff that they were ready for the tip with a little bit of a parasol thing stuck out. Literally when fell face first into the bush. Put my arms
man.
up. I was just sat on the floor can't get up.
What is my life?
Matty's just sat there looking at me as if to say, I'm not even dealing with that. I was like, what?
How have you ended up being such good friends with these people when Adam was the one that's introduced, he was the guy that
Because
brought you to the
I'm
party?
a sociable person. I can chat and be friends with everyone. But yeah, I was just like chilling on the sofa in my pajamas, having a chat, having a McDonald's together. It was a really good weekend.
You're like a college student, aren't you? Like a uni student.
I never went to uni, so I
Oh, did you
suppose
not?
I'm living my uni life
You're living your freshers.
at 36. So it's not depressing at all.
That's all right. Why
Yeah.
not?
Go banging?
Make the most of it. What else have you got coming up over the next few weeks, months, years? Do you know?
I'd love to tell you what's happening over the next few years. Don't have a fucking clue where my life's going, mate.
No.
I just feel lost, and
What's happened to the Irishman? Is he still on the scene? Has it gone? Should I not have asked?
I don't know if we put it on the podcast. I might have to take it off. I called that off this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you some of the messages after. But so the week that we were, I was in here.
Yeah.
So he was sending me flight times. He'd booked a hotel and everything. And I'd not texted him for 24 hours because I was down with them, and I literally had a 4-hour drive because of the bank holiday traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
Should have taken me 2.5 hours. And then I had to catch a train in 10 minutes. So I was straight in, straight out. And then you're having a good time, aren't you? You're not messing on your phone. So I'd not texted him. And then And then he texted me at like 2 o'clock in the morning, obviously pissed. And he was like, I won't say what he said on the message. It wasn't anything too bad. But then I just woke up and I was like, look, this is not going anywhere. What's the point? And he's done a long distance before. I was like, but she want a single mum. I don't have a full free weekend. I split the weekend. So what is the point? Like, why are we keeping this going kind of thing? But then he was like, oh, but I've been putting so much effort in. I've been talking to you for months and I flew over, making me like feel a bit guilty. Yeah. And I was just like, look, we knew what we were getting into when we started this, and you were in Ireland and I was in England. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And you can't invest your energy dating anyone else if you start texting me.
How did you land on him? Were you in Ireland or something?
He was at Slam Dunk Festival. Right, okay, so your location automatically pings like wherever you're travelling to. So I've got loads of people now on Hinge from Birmingham because I was down there the other day. But obviously, practically speaking, I mean, it's better than Ireland, isn't it?
Are you going to leave any of that in, or do you want us to cut that out?
I suppose you can leave it in. I don't think he'll probably won't watch it. But
what do you reckon, George?
Yeah, keep it in.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
All right, shall we wrap up the shit show with a fest bit?
I think that's been a good show this week. I think you smashed that, mate.
Did
honestly.
I?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Did it land all right?
Yeah, you did really well.
I was so nervous about this, pulling the agenda together and thinking of some ideas that were a little bit different.
Yeah.
And initially I'd put down Room 101, but I'd realised you guys had done that before because I was researching back through the channel. Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it? Because like obviously when we've had Adam in, Adam's there every week and he barely puts any effort into the show notes. So we've got to try and come up with stuff and try and keep a conversation, a show like going fresh. Week in, week out. It gets harder.
It is hard, really hard. When I was looking, I was like I said, did loads of research yesterday to figure out who'd been on the channel and what you'd spoken about to kind of try to make sure it was something a little bit.
That's why I think like guest-based podcasts are a bit of a cop-out. Because like the host of the guest-based podcast can just do like one round of research. They can ask loads of questions.
Yeah.
They'll have an hour or so just to bat through them and the next person comes in.
Yeah.
Whereas like what we do, I think it's better because it builds a better audience.
Yeah.
But you've got to put more effort into try and
think of
a product that's like people want to listen to and watch every week.
Yeah.
But smashed it, mate.
Thank you.
I think you can fill in again. Maybe I think we should just evict Adam from this gig, Let's get a little sticker that just says sister in the middle.
I don't think who was it at the start? Pinky. Pinky?
Yeah, well, Pinky something.
I don't think Pinky would be very happy.
Right, George, go on.
Last night I fancied a snack, but didn't want to go downstairs and wake up the dogs, knowing it would lead to 5 minutes in the garden for wheeze. Instead, I seduced the hubby, and as we were finishing up, I mentioned that a snack would be lovely. Tea and toast achieved.
Oh.
I thought we were going somewhere else then, mate.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is, if you put out, somebody will bring you tea and toast in bed?
More than likely, yeah.
Do you think that's a fair analysis? Would you take tea and toast to Danielle?
I think that's a fair trade-off, yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah?
Deal. Sold. Sold.
Do you take tea and toast to your lovers at your mum's house? Does your mum make the tea and toast?
Yeah. He's not worried about waking dogs up, he's waking his mum and dad up. Be quiet.
All right, next one. Next one. My boyfriend sprung on me 20 minutes before he went to the airport that he was going on a lad's holiday, which I knew nothing about. So I said, let me warm up that spaghetti bolognese so you have a meal before you go. I laced it with laxatives so he's shitting on his flight.
What fucking relationship are these people in for 20 minutes before he's going to go to the airport?
Very harsh.
That's toxic, that.
Yeah.
In both respects, but a little bit knee-jerk to put some laxatives in someone's.
How
awful would that be on a flight as well? I mean, that'd be me done for. That flight would be getting like turned round for like biohazard.
Have you seen where flights actually turn around because people have shit down the aisles?
I know, Adam's told us.
I was going to say how Adam has not done that over his years. I don't know.
Yeah, but how do you get into a relationship where you've got to that point where it's 20 minutes before you're like, oh, actually, by the way, it's lad's holiday. What have you said before? Oh, it's a work trip. It's
Or have you just not said out and you just wake up at morning like, see ya, I'm off to Marbella.
That sounds like Adam.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That's his date profile.
Have you seen a video where they're like feeding these birds or whatever and they put laxatives in it? So all these like pigeons are flying over. It's like fucking Armageddon, just like shit raining down everywhere.
Yeah.
What's wrong with people?
When we were at sea, they used to say that like, so you used to have to test the oil to see if there was water in it, to find out if like, so the engines were basically like had a fault on them.
Yeah.
So you use this powder. I forget what the powder was, but you put it into this like container, oil in, this powder in, and then you shake it, and then it'll have like a pressure gauge on it. So if there's water in it, it like expands. And obviously, if it increases pressure, there's water in your oil.
Yeah.
And like a jacket's failed or something on one of the engines. They said that back in the day they used to feed that to seagulls and watch them explode with that.
Are you joking? No. What's wrong with people?
That's horrendous.
That's sick.
Imagine that.
Oh my God.
Like you sprinkle a bit in a chip, fire it over to a seagull. It was like,
Oh my God.
have you seen Shrek where they blow the frog up?
Where she's singing to the bird and it just
Yeah. Is that it?
Last one.
All right.
My wife's sisters are always telling their own kids to ring me for lifts to their clubs and hobbies, etc., as they are never around. I've started drinking wine or beer the minute I get in from work, so I can't drive them anywhere.
That's a good tactic. That is a great tactic. Why? His wife's sister?
The auntie of the...
Why is she taking the kids to places?
She might want to be the cool auntie, but it's backfired,
Yeah, well, I'm usually drunk by at least 4 o'clock every day, so I ain't driving nowhere for no one.
AM. Right, shall we jump over to Patreon then? Jen's got something planned for that as well, haven't you?
I have.
You've gone all out this week.
Proper. I told you, I made an effort when I came in. You were like, it doesn't look like it. Fuck you.
He showed me a document, nothing were on it. There were about 4
Yeah,
lines.
because it's all in here, mate.
Oh, shit.
Or on there, in my own fault.
Right, thanks everybody for listening and watching. Jen might be back next week. Adam might be back next week. I might be back. I don't know. We don't know what this combination is going to be next week. But we'll catch you all on Patreon. Peace.